Yo, it's Life of Tom. This is ELCALVADOR.
Yes, sir.
And this is our On the Radar beat breakdown for the 2024 Christmas Cypher. Let's go. Yeah,
So,
Cal, how we did this?
So I guess the story of how the beat came to be is we started thinking about this in like damn near August or September. I feel like it's when I originally hit you and say, hey, let's start to, I knew that I wanted to produce it this year. But I also know, I know what I'm good at and I know what I'm not good at when it comes to producing. And I know one of the things that I can do is make melodies. And good thing I know some friends who are very good with drums, so I called upon my boy Life of Tom.
Yes, sir.
We went back and forth. Originally I had sent him some melodies and stuff that I worked on, and we had some drafts going, but then we actually came to the studio together here. It was me, Tom, LaRon, and who else was there?
Oh, yeah.
Iman was there
Iman
too.
Nunez.
All the guys were there, and we were just live cooking up. We had this exact keyboard here
We had
set
like
up.
2 midis.
Yeah,
Like this big midi, we had the little one.
we had a couple.
We're trying to figure it out.
Definitely just trying to figure it out. But when it came to making the song and making the melody, I knew it had to be something Christmas related. My favorite Christmas movie has always been, Charlie Brown Christmas. Vince Guaraldi's instrumental over that entire movie.
Classic.
That's some of the best instrumentals out ever. And I wanted to give it something like that vibe, something. I played piano since I was like 9 years old. I went to high school and college for piano, jazz lessons, theory, all of that stuff.
Man, I didn't know high school too. That's
LaGuardia,
fine.
man.
That's fine.
Shout out
Oh, yeah.
LaGuardia.
Shout out LaGuardia.
Anyway, so when it came to doing this, I knew we wanted to work with a lot of major 7 chords. Something similar, major 7, dominant 5s, all that fun, warm, fuzzy feeling chords, that make the heart feel good. And I think the song that I was trying to kind of give the same vibe as is O Tannenbaum, which is something like that. I wanted to give it that sort of vibe. Anyway, let's get into what I played. The song is in the key of C. Don't hate on me.
Oh, that's easy, Keith. That's one.
Something simple, just a couple chords, quick little loop. But yeah, this is actually the intro to the beat that you hear, which is the same. It's really the same chords that I just played before, just inverted, really.
Pretty simple, yo. And like what I liked about the melodies a lot was that they were just easy. They had a lot of space to fill in, and it definitely promoted vibes for sure. And I mean, I was asked to make like how many different versions of these?
Yo, we have like 8 different.
Maybe 10.
Yeah, maybe more.
Like 10.
So stay tuned to what we do with those.
Yeah. But this one, I like that. This one was just like straightforward. It was the best one.
So this is how it sounds with just those 2 layers.
You know what I mean? It's got like, it's got fill, it's warm.
Yep. Added the bass in there too. All right. So we had those, it still had some more space to give. So we tried to add some simple melody line to go over the top.
Oh yeah, we need that.
Something not too much, something not too little.
Yeah, so Kyle right here did like a nice top line with, the main melody that was already there. And I really liked it just because like it was more like in the high end, like, more of like the frequency on the EQ. And it just sounded way more clear to the ear, and it didn't fog it up. I feel like with holiday beats, there's always just
Too much going on.
And this is, more so a hip hop beat. So feel me, want to just keep it easy.
And also, we knew this was going to be a first cypher. so that we know we actually have to keep space for people to be rapping on this beat too. You don't want it to be too cluttered and people to be, too focused on the melody and not focusing on the words that are actually going to be said on this beat too. I think that's something that's important that producers, that's something that we always need to think about when making beats for rappers.
For sure.
Anyway, this is the melody. Something simple.
And then it just loops again.
Yep, something simple, not too crazy. And that's there's one, and then there's one more melody that we layered on. Nothing. Yeah.
I was like, this was like the top.
Yeah, this was the last thing.
Easy.
That's really it.
Just like that.
It's the four simple layers. And we had the melody together. If you want to play with those four.
So this is like with those like three main melodies in that first top half, and then we're gonna go into like that other ear candy. Yep. Just mad smooth, bro. Like I could honestly just like listen to the melody on loop.
Appreciate it, man. And that last melody is literally just me going up and down the C scale. It's nothing major at all,
Straightforward. It's right
just
there.
Something, But altogether, it sounds amazing. And then after we had that, we headed over to Tom and Laurent. They added their sauce.
Yo, shouts Laurent. L-Boy pulled through. I mean, the drums were pretty simple. We grabbed like a bunch of different sounds, nothing crazy. Definitely used this one cool drum from Overcast, one of his drum kits. And then
shout out Overcast.
Shouts Overcast. And for the A side, we had like that loosely going around, in the B side of drums. It's pretty much where I put, more texture and, just create more of a dynamic that just wasn't too loose on the loop.
It's like the drums they fill out the beat, but they're also leaves a lot of space too. I kind of like that. I like that you added that. The boom bap drums over the piano.
So this is the loop, like, chill. You know what I mean? And it's nice and grainy. It's got like a little bit of a lo-fi filter on this. Shout Sketch Cassette. Through a little, hold up. So I'm really heavy on like processing my drums and throwing stuff on this. We did a little EQing right here. Just took out some of the stuff on the lows, boosted up the mids, highs a little bit. Then boom, little sauce factor with RC20. This is gems, y'all. Little Sketch Cassette combo. This right here, sometimes you don't even gotta do nothing, bro. Just throwing this on, and then maybe a little vinyl, bring down the overall mix down to like 50, chilling. And then a little stock Ableton to take down the lows, but pretty much gave us this. And then once we was like, once we had that, me and L-Boy was like, okay, let's get a little more freaky with it. Pause. So we throwing some more layers.
Crazy. A lot,
bro. Like we went crazy, bro. We went crazy. All right, so this is like right here. We'll start with this phaser. So you can hear that rim shot, and we got like we got some closed hi-hats. And we had this little we was chopping up this 808 within the session, and I think that was cool. That was actually, the way because this was all Laurent, this was all L-Boy right here. All this was L-Boy, and I ain't gonna lie, I was just watching, and I was like, damn, that's tight, man. Definitely a cool method to how we put these jumps together. Low open hat to end it off right there. But yeah, it was pretty simple. And then with all, with the melody and everything, and once again, I'm big on ear candy. So that's why I really like that Cal left a lot of, melodies had a lot of ambiance, because, listening to these drums solo, it is a lot going on. But when you play it all together. Yo, Goldwood snap, man. Shouts Goldwood, man. Shouts Delivery Boys. But yeah, easy, yo. Like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, making beats, production, it shouldn't be a hard thing. I think creating should never be a hard thing. You know, churning, you know, something from nothing is amazing.
Yo, so basically, if you listen to the very beginning, the tag of the beat, it's,
ELCALVADOR, where you at, my dog?
so shout out Benny the Butcher.
Facts.
One of the nicest, one of the best people, one of the best rappers I've ever met in this game. So he came by on the radar last year, did a very incredible freestyle, and he did an interview with Gabe. And if you know me, I'm pretty much here at the studio 24/7. But this, unfortunately, was one of those days we were on tour. I was actually in DC with the rest of the team shooting content, so I wasn't here able to make the interview. And I think they're wrapping up the interview, and you know, Gabe's like, anything you want to mention? And Benny says, ELCALVADOR, where you at, my dog? And the rest was history, you know. And I'm a, you know, low key, I've been producing for many years. You know, you can find stuff of mine on SoundCloud and stuff, but like, you know, under the radar, no pun intended, I've been producing since college, since high school. You know, I have so much backlog beats and stuff, but I never really felt like it was the right time to start putting those out. I guess I was just kind of on the fence with, you know, putting my full force behind being a producer. But I have, you know, like I said before, you know, I've been playing piano since I was like 9 years old. So music has always been...
It's time to activate.
Yeah, it's always... and production is always something that I've always loved doing, and just a great way to collaborate with friends, and, you know, working with On the Radar and being able to work with so many great artists and to grow my personal following as well. I felt like now was a good time to start, you know, end of 2024, top of 2025. Start to let people know. Yeah, I also produce beats.
Yeah, you also produce beats.
I also produce beats. Rappers hit me up, you know. I'm still figuring out how I'm going to roll those out and how I'm going to start
There's a bunch
teasing
of them,
those,
man.
but
a bunch of them.
keep an eye out for that too. Definitely keep an eye out for what me and Tom do with the other beats that we didn't use for the Cypher too. Yeah, shout out to all the amazing artists that rapped on this beat. I think there was 19.
Yeah, shouts all the artists that rapped on this, man. It was
Geogenesis too, with
crazy hook.
The hook.
Nah, that was fire.
That really tied everything together.
That was our first time doing that too.
Yeah,
we didn't do that before.
That was really dope.
Fire. Yeah, nah, this was a fun process to go through and to be looped, and definitely, you know, an honor. It was super fun, man. I think
100%.
you know, great collaborative effort and just great ideas and great vibes is always gonna come out with something really dope. And I love how, like, everyone, you know, the day of the Cypher was super chill. You know, if not everyone, a lot of people knew of each other, was already connecting with each other, so that was dope. And
Definitely.
you know, just like this whole beat was a vibe, man. Excited to do more, and yeah, man, we here.
Well said.
This is Life of Tom
And ELCALVADOR.
and thank you for watching our On the Radar beat breakdown.